Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Firehouse. No camera 2, camera 3. Alrighty, sorry about that. Welcome everybody to the Firehouse Chef. I am as always your host, Ryan McKay, and I've been asked on a numerous occasions, so I've kind of bumped it up the queue, to make an authentic salsa or pico de gallo. I had this argument a couple of episodes ago with a very unorthodox salsa or pico de gallo, so please go check that out before you watch this one. But I figure since it's, we're just kicking out the football season, salsa and chips are the excellent way to go to spend a nice Sunday watching your favorite football team lose miserably and then your fantasy football team goes down in flames. That's another story. But anyways, I just came back from the farmer's market. I was going to make a nice traditional, straightforward salsa, but also the tomatillos look great, so I'm going to make you a nice green salsa as well. So stay tuned, buckle in, and let's go. All right, so let's talk quickly about salsa. And when I talk about salsa specifically, yes, I mean pico de gallo as well. I'm not going to get into that again. I like to use the freshest ingredients possible. You're not going to find anything canned here. Actually, you're not going to find anything canned on my show at all. Unless, of course, it's dulce de leche or like coconut milk or something like that. But do yourself a favor, please. Nothing canned here when it comes to salsa. Freshness is of the utmost importance because you're really looking for the bite of the tomato, the onion, the garlic, the cilantro, the lime. That's where the punch is coming from. Though when you're talking about which type of tomatoes you want to get, as I said before, Roma tomatoes are my favorite kind because the flesh-to-seed content is so high. You're going to get a lot more bang for your buck, which is what you want in a salsa because you're looking for something very thick, very chunky. You want to know what you're biting into. You don't want it to be soupy. So do yourself a favor, get some Roma tomatoes. In fact, get all the ingredients nice and race ready. As always, they're on the website, and let's get chopping. So there you have it, everyone, your basic traditional salsa. Now, of course, as with anything that I teach you guys, it doesn't mean that you can't go and kind of go off the reservation and add different ingredients to kind of give it a little bit of an extra profile or punch. And these are just some of the examples that I've used in the past. You have your traditional spices from Mexico, cumin and cinnamon. I know cinnamon sounds weird, but trust me, it's kind of cool. Different flavor salts, honey, which is one of my favorite things to do. You get a little bit of sweetness to it. I've got different flavored sugars, extra virgin olive oil to give it a little bit more of a fatness content. And in fact, I've even gone off so much the reservation that I've used, I know, blasphemy, balsamic vinegar. And trust me, it's awesome. That being said, here is your traditional, regular style, chunky salsa. Enjoy. All right, so everybody, you're getting a 2-for-1 today. I'm actually going to show you a second salsa, but this one, however, will be different from the first. As the first one was thick and chunky, this one's going to be more sauce. And whereas the other one was kind of like it could be the star of whatever meal, this one's more served as a condiment. Think of putting it on some freshly steamed fish or some roasted chicken or whatever the case may be. This is going to be a green salsa. Green salsas primarily in Mexico come from the tomatillo, which although many people think is similar to the tomato, it's actually from the nightshade family, which is like cousins to the gooseberry. But they're easily identifiable from a tomato as, obviously, there's no husk here. There's a husk here. But when you peel back the husk, it actually looks very similar to a very young, unripened tomato. However, when you touch it, you'll feel that there's a resin on there, so make sure to scrub that off with some nice cooling water. And tomatillos are really known for, of course, their color, but they're very, very tart. So they're usually found with something that's served that's kind of either on the fatty side or on the savory side, so it's giving a little bit of a contrast to it. So we're going to take these and actually roast them in the oven, kind of condense that tartness, give it a little bit more of a punch, and add the typical salsa ingredients and make some green salsa. So let's go. So there you have it, my friends. Salsa, two different ways. I gave you the traditional chunky, thick style that you usually get, it's usually in a liquid form in some sort of jar. Now you have fresh without it all juicified. I also gave you something a little bit off the beaten path, although more of the fine dining Mexican restaurants are starting to carry it as a staple, and that's like a smoky, roasted green tomatillo sauce. And if anything that you took away from this is hopefully a nice bowl of salsa sitting on the couch watching your team dismantle whoever they're playing on any given Sunday. And if anything else on top of that, just know that I am a firehouse chef, but I'm one of many now. I feel our community growing, so let's keep the momentum coming. So as always, my friends, stay hungry for more. Hopefully smoky, roasted green chili sauce. Green chili. It's not chili. Well, there's a chili in it, but it's green. You know what I mean.